Hello, Mr. Leonidas here. This is going to be an update video to the Camelbak Ambush video that I had up, I believe, over a year ago. And when I say like an update video, this is just going to go over some of like the extras and the accessories that I've kind of added on to what I already did. The original video was just sort of a review on the pack itself, the ambush pack, and then I did go over some of the additions and accessories that I have on it. But I'm going to get started because there's actually a lot to this pack and a lot I have stuffed in it. So here we go. So first up is I just have like some 550 cord with this little pulley lock, I guess you would call it, and that's just on there as extra cord. Take that off. So there's a lot of things you could do with that in itself. I have Black & Decker Pocket Flex flashlight right here. It has just a little pocket clip attachment I have slid through the strap, secured with an extra Ranger band. Down here I just have a Carabiner. This is a Trango from Italy. I'm not sure how much stress that could take. I just have that as just for extra gear attachment. It has a little slot for like MOLLE webbing, which is pretty nice. You can actually go ahead and use that while you're watching. Slides in there like that, so I have that attached. I have a Columbia River Hawk K-at, just a small fixed blade. It's almost like a little dart, and it's just a kind of a backup blade, but it's easily within reach of when I'm wearing my pack. So is that Black & Decker. So that's kind of what I got going on the front. And I have a spare buckle, which is pretty neat. You can get these on eBay. And so if any of my buckles, which Camelbak is real big, Camelbak's real big on the buckle attachments, if any of these are to break, snap off, I've got a replacement. So that's kind of a nice little thing to have. And like I said, it was just kind of up at the top here, and it snaps on like that. Okay, now to the real meat of the matter right here. I'll go with the main pouch right here. This is basically in front of the reservoir opening, and I have just an extra pair of gloves. They're real thin gloves. Electrical tape, it's always good to have. Extra Ranger band, and for those of you who don't know what a Ranger band is, all it is just some bicycle tubing. You can just cut it down to whatever like widths you want, or use different size tubing. I have the Jorg Sprave, the Panther Slingshot I got as a gift. I have a compass in this cameless case. It's a little Silva compass, lensatic directional compass. It's a actually really nice compass. Got that from a buddy. Got the compass in there. Got a Petzl headlamp. Uses 3 AAA batteries. Been a good light for years. I have just like a small little, I don't know, kind of biker bandana I have just for sweat, or you never know what you'll need. Let's see what else. I have the ammunition, or the shot, for the slingshot. And gotta light my fire spoon and fork combo. I haven't actually used this yet. I've seen things where these do kind of break sometimes, but it's been in my pack for quite some time, and so far so good. Just hadn't used it. Start with the interior pouch right here. Got a lot of stuff in this one. I have some cotton balls rubbed in petroleum jelly, which and they're wrapped in aluminum foil, which are good for starting fires. Just in a little pill case. Put that down here in the corner. I have a fire steel. It's a Kershaw. Let's see, light my fire striker on there. I have just a cheap little case of matches at Walmart. Alright, still going. Thermal bed roll, you can get that at Walmart. Some zip ties. I have another Columbia River knife. This is the Ringer one. It's got a little gut hook on there, so it's good for cord cutting. It has a Kydex sheath on it. In the main pouch I have a extra little sharpening rod. It's just a little cheap, rough stone, but you know, it would do the job if necessary. I have some extra sheathing material, the belt loop for that Columbia River Hawk Kayak. Alright, that's it for the inside of the pouch right there. I have a waterproof bag right here. Let's see what's in there. There's a lot of stuff in here, so I'm just gonna dump it out. Alright, in the waterproof pouch, got a candle. I had some extra batteries, AA and AAA, several of those. Wet Fire Tinder, some extra. Got a Bic lighter. Some extra matches. Have in here some fishing line, some looks like washers, I would say, and just some kind of metal dog tag chain cord. Okay, so that's it with what's in the case there. Oh, and I threw a pair of earplugs in there too. So the batteries were in there. I have a Camelbak flashlight pouch right here. We'll have the Rayovac Sportsman light on it. And go into now the next pouch here. This is a Condor EMT pouch. It's a really awesome pouch. There's a ton of room in here, ton of things to like put in there. This is like my medical pouch. Got a cheap flare, the Orion flare. They work really well. You get them at Walmart. Just a small medical bag here. All sorts of neat stuff. Band-aids, gauze. It's good to go in there. Alright, move that over. Disposable scalpel. So you never know, that might come in handy. It's a good sharp edge. Magnifying glass. Quick clot. Stops bleeding fast. Have adhesive medical tape. It's kind of old actually. Medical gauze. I wrote that's the clean design. I have some first aid liquid spray bandage, and I have a Ranger band wrapped around there so it'll stay sealed. Okay, that's it with the EMT pouch. The last I have is a Blackwater general purpose utility pouch, and I keep my camera gear in here. I have one of these like Gorilla Pods or little flex camera stands, and then I have my Olympus Digi camera, and this is like pretty much waterproof and shockproof, and I take a lot of my sport pictures and things with that. And that's pretty much the lowdown. So that's what it looks like empty, pretty much, but carry all that in it. It's a lot of stuff. So whenever I go out on like a day hike, or I'm pretty much ready for most things you're going to encounter. I did have a snake bite kit here at one time. I will tell you that, but it wasn't a very good one. I'm probably going to get a better, probably going to look into getting a better one. But yeah, that's pretty much what I carry. It seems to be with the water I carry in the actual Camelbak, doesn't seem to be too much of a burden. I have it packed in there pretty tightly, and there's not a lot of stuff swinging around and a lot of extra movement, so that's good too. And most of it is pretty lightweight materials, so the weight and the movement are not issues to me. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is what I carry. So if I were to get stuck overnight somewhere, it wouldn't be a big issue. I don't think I'd be in a whole lot of trouble because I know how to use most things that I carry. That's kind of my idea with that. But yeah, I mean, and a lot of times I will use a lot of this stuff when I'm out on a day hike. Hopefully not a lot of the medical stuff, but you never know. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got. It's Mr. Lee and I signing out. Have a good one. Oh boy, it's a nice day out here. Woohoo! Woohoo!